In today's 10-minute practice, we're going to focus on our core, strengthening our abdominal wall, and also just really toning all of those muscles in our shoulder girdle and our quads. We really work the whole body when we're focused on our core. That's great for the mind too, holding plank or some static holds. So we're going to make our way to a wide leg child's pose. So you can see with my feet, I'm going to cross one over the top of the other, my arch, and I'll reach my hands forward. I'm going to find my forehead to my mat. You can have your elbows rest, your forearms down, or if you want a little bit more, you can engage and lift your forearms off of the ground. And I'm going to really think about trying to move my glutes back over my heels and find stillness as we breathe for a moment or two. On your next inhale, roll forward like an ocean wave. Make your way to tabletop and then drop down to your forearms. You can have your arms facing forward like Sphinx arms, or you can interlace your fingers, place them down on your mat, reach your left foot back, your right foot, and hold a forearm plank. Your drishti, or focal point, should be forward along the top edge of your mat. If I look at my video, I might want to drop my hips a few inches. So I have a long seamless line from the crown of my head all the way, like I'm pushing back through my heels. A few more seconds here. On my next inhale, I'm going to prepare to plant a palm and then another palm. You can see I have a slight bend in my elbows, so I'm not jamming into any joints. And I'm going to straighten my arms. Drishti is still forward. I'm going to look and remove the sway from my back. I'm totally engaged. I can feel this in my triceps. I can feel this firing up in my quads, and definitely my core is engaged. I'm going to push my hips up and back and find a downward facing dog with my feet together. If you need to separate your feet, feel free to do so. On my next big inhale, I'm going to roll forward and reclaim my plank position. Drishti forward. I'm going to take a slight bend in my elbows and a petite chaturanga. Re-straighten my arms. I like to do that on counts of 2. So down for 2, pause, raise up for 2. Big inhale down for 2. Re-straighten my arms for 2. Take a pause, prepare myself to push my hips up and back, downward facing dog. When you're here, you can find stillness. You can pedal out your feet, whatever feels good for you. When we roll forward the next time, we're going to find plank. We're going to bring our right leg to our right elbow, tap to touch if you can. If not, wherever feels comfortable in your body today, point your toe back. And let's come in toward midline. Slight bend in my elbows, curl like a cat, breathe. Leg back, we're going to do 2 more. So right leg to right elbow. Tap if you can. Drishti forward. Leg points back toward the back of the mat. You can really push back in your heel on your left supporting leg. And then curl yourself like a ball. Leg goes back. Find your plank. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's try the other side. Ocean wave rolls you forward. Drishti comes forward to the top of the mat. Let's take a look. How do we look? Take a big inhale and then move your left leg Touch your left elbow if you can. If not, right here, wherever you feel comfortable is fine. Big inhale, we come toward midline. So we bend and curl into ourselves. Leg goes back, wrist comes forward. 2 more. Left knee, left elbow. You can hear me really working. Small movements make a huge difference in your body. I'm already sweating. Foot goes back. Drop my foot, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Roll like an ocean wave. Drop to your elbows. Find Sphinx arms or interlace your fingertips. Walk your toes slowly in, wherever that is today, into dolphin. Pause at the top, and then slowly walk your feet out to a forearm plank. We're gonna do that a few times. So Drishti moves forward. Now it's coming in, looking toward the back of the mat, where you can check out your belly button. That's not too much of a strain on your neck. When you're ready, slowly walk your feet out to a forearm plank. Walk it in. Pause at the top and slowly walk yourself back out. So now we're going to take our left arm, close it, roll on the blade of our left foot, and find Vashisthasana, side plank. Really raise your hips, flex your feet. Bring your right arm up and over your head and look toward the sky or your right elbow. This feels really good. After all that extreme core work, arm comes up to the ceiling. I'm going to swing it down and around. Find my plank on my forearms again. Big inhale. Close your right hand so it's now facing the long, skinny edge of your mat. Your feet are flexed. Looking, raising my hips. I'm raising my left arm to the sky. Looking up over my left thumb. This might be where you want to stay. Or a little bit more. Your left arm can come up and over your head as your gaze moves forward and up, maybe to your left elbow. A few more breaths. Left arm reaches to the sky, and we're going to swoop that arm down in front of us. Find our forearm plank. Drop your knees. Walk your hands back. Legs are together. Child's pose. And breathe. You deserved it. You deserve it. You earned it.